Today, from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Week 5 of the
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. They'll set up to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Here's the Raiders punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Off play action. Cates. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Rolling to his right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Off the play fake. Cates rolling to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Off play action. Cates sliding out of the pocket. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll buy some time right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Again, here's Adams. And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Up the middle they go with Adams. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. On first down, this is Adams.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
We're scoreless after 1.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
A run up the middle. Adams.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
On to give. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down.
So, big turn of events there. They had him sacked on third down, but the hand to the face going to give him new life.
And when it comes to protecting quarterbacks, partners, you well know.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Back to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Olsen. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Back to throw here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll set up a throw.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll look to throw here.
That is caught, and he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Andre Cisco.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Rolling to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Steps away. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the... And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming. On the handoff, Adams here. Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
Once more, Adams on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They'll run again with Adams. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. First down now, but the clock continues to move. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Adams. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Oilers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. They'll throw now on the final play.
Oh, look at that. What a catch by Mayer.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Off the play fake. Cates sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Off play action. Cates, he'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Thrown across the field, and that will easily be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 41.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've got to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first. And 10.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They're going to look to throw.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Off the play fake. Cates out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. A carry for Adams. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They run on 2nd down with Adams. Down to the 25. in need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Here we go on fourth down. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. Looking to throw. Cates. Over the middle, it's complete.
Oh, this is awfully close, but it looks like they're going to move the chains. They somehow get the conversion there on fourth and 9.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On second down, it's Reeves. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there.
His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Oilers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
On the return from his end zone is Grant.
Now a hit and a loose football. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Here's Adams. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop.
And they're going to speed things up here. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. This offense so far on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 15. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
On fourth down, Cates. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they got 3 points. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Not a great start to this drive. You had the sack, now the false start.
I mean, it doesn't take much to either read lips or just imagine what the head coach is saying right now. Get your head in the game, guys. Let's go.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
The throw here, right sideline, falls incomplete.
Just a disaster of a series here. 3rd and long, no one open anywhere. This ball just has to be thrown to the sideline.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
They'll look to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Brooks. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mason. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And this one will be brought back to the 22. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Oilers look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And they can't bring him down.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation.
They've got his man complete. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
2nd and 4.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's caught at the 25. So Houston going to come away here with the victory, and they were really helped by their defense forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Houston, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile,
Today.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The drive starts with a give to Spiller. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
And that one too wide and incomplete. When you look at this Bronco defense,
they're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
On first down, it's Herbert.
Got an open man, it's Josh Palmer.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's Dillon.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Micah Parsons
in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert under pressure, and they got to him again.
Micah Parsons.
Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. He's got it to Williams. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught.
Quinn Miners, third-round pick in 2021, called for the penalty.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came expecting the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Got his man, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got Allen. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. Dillon now on 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. And out of bounds right around the 20. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Dillon.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now Dillon on the inside give. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Spiller.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Herbert. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their...
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Broncos.
Anthony Schwartz,
his 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Williams being motion left. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
3rd down and 6.
Here's Herbert. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Micah Parsons
able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
This is fielded at the 27. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards.
And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score.
It's caught inside the 25.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
A huge play there for Denver. 41 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
On the handoff, McLaughlin.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
Greg Dulcich.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Broncos are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And a Greg Dulcich touchdown reception finished that drive off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field.
And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
1st and 10 here. If they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's Herbert now on second down.
Slant route going to be caught by Palmer.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining. Here in the first half.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flipping over to the other side, the offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
His throw incomplete. So we reach halftime.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A huge play there for Denver. 49 yards.
The give is to McLaughlin.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Here's McLaughlin.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6. A carry for McLaughlin.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. On the ground, here's McLaughlin.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver.
Jaleel McLaughlin, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Herbert on first down now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Greg Dulcich. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. The extra point by Mevis is up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. Taken at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chargers ready to take over. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Bust through the tackle. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Now it's Herbert. That's again complete to Palmer. They find some open field here. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Here's Herbert. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a Micah Parsons. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Herbert now. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Final minute now of the third quarter. On 1st and 10, Herbert complete to Bryant. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. From the 2 now, second and goal. Operating from the gun. Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Josh Palmer.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chargers are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
Rosas good with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory. Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time. And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's third down.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
They'll run. It's McLaughlin.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down now. It's McLaughlin. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They'll keep it on the ground. McLaughlin. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one. Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the action...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
Greg Dulcich with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. On first down, it's McLaughlin.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down.
And quickly they get to the line. On second down, it's McLaughlin, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
2nd down and 3, ball on the 7.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of
on Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball. But for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Rolling to his right. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Nevis on to attempt the point after.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. LA readies for its next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
That is caught. Allen, nifty footwork. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Going to throw right side here. Complete.
And the Chargers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Herbert throwing again. Throw right side taken in by the tight end Bryant. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. PAT up and good by Rosas as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Denver's offense now set to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Steps away. Now he'll throw deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
Check mash, 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do. He hasn't been sacked all game, and there's an example as to why. Evaded the pressure, got out of the pocket, but even with the extra time, it doesn't translate into a completion.
On the move to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a 4th down situation. They'll set up a throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Back to throw. Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you could just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran on
Tonight on EA.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Tomlinson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Tomlinson throwing middle, and it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, Tomlinson into the hand.
The tight end, Dalton Kincaid.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to pull that last pass in, but he's going to face a tall order here because he's going up against the number 2 unit in the NFL against the pass.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 22 yards there, a 1st down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Tomlinson looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. Now the Chiefs bring on their field goal unit. This from 32 yards away. And his kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead.
I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that passing, it does get them the 3-0 lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to, when you want to on offense. And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on. But this opening drive, while it stalled out, it still gave them 3 points.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Out to his left.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Rolling to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that's caught inside the 35. A huge play there for Houston. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Up the middle they go with Adams. The numbers for Adams in last week's game. 18 carries, 74 yards.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
On 1st down, this is Adams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll run again with Adams. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A run up the middle. Adams. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. On to give, it's Adams. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. They'll go to Adams, try to pound it in. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Oilers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, second down. Looking to throw. Tomlinson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. Operating from the gun. Tomlinson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. That's pulled in at the 32. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get...
John Harbaugh never shy about bringing out the red challenge flag, and he'll do so here. So that a good call by John Harbaugh and tossing out that red flag. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, you're getting...
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change?
And got his man complete. A huge play there for Houston. 49 yards.
As a general manager, you're counting on your first and second round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, Rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll try and pick up the first down with Adams. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Again, here's Adams. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Oilers are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Tomlinson. This taken in by Kincaid. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Throwing on first down, Tomlinson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Operating from the gun, Tomlinson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Tomlinson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They're going to look to throw. Steps away. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On the move to his left. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there in the final final seconds of the first half.
And the Oilers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So tug on the face mask, and that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And sometimes it'll go unnoticed, but that one, pretty obvious for everyone to see.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. On the handoff, Adams here. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. They run on 2nd down with Adams. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Oilers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to kick it away. A good return there, 17 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Oilers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Right back to him on first down.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Off play action. Tomlinson. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And look at this. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tomlinson. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Looking to throw. Tomlinson. And this is going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. At their 35-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Oilers continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now here comes Kansas City.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
To throw again. Tomlinson.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The offense on 3rd down tonight, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Tomlinson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. From the 29, here's the 2nd down and 4.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Tomlinson
working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down. On the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20.
And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line.
91 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Back to throw. Tomlinson, and this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Greg Newsome. Well, this game was already decided, Charles. Let's be honest, but now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick him off for the 2nd time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly, but they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps. to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun.
Tomlinson able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Back to throw again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's taken to the 26. They'll score that a 36. Punt. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
This 2nd and 4.
Now Adams. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
60 Bison.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Steps away. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in,